Welcome, everybody, to Dallas, Texas, at American Airlines Center. The Chicago Blackhawks on a back-to-back face the Dallas Stars, coming from Finland. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Delighted to have you with us here on the NHL and MHS. And we are doing the Chicago Blackhawks and the Dallas Stars. Dallas has just come back from a two-game road trip against the Florida Panthers, the defending Stanley Cup champions. They lost both of those games in Finland. First time they played overseas, and they're looking to get back on track. The team they last beat before they went to Finland here at American Airlines Center was the Chicago Blackhawks. They just came back of a game yesterday in Chicago, where a 4-1 loss to the Detroit Red Wings. And they're looking to come back as they got Soderblom in that. Arvid Soderblom is against Jake Ottinger. So Jake Ottinger didn't have his best game in the first game against Florida in Finland. And he's looking to rebound for that, because he is trying to prove something with this Dallas squad. And they're looking to get a win in November, which they have not gotten. We're about to start here at American Airlines Center, and hope you enjoy it as much as we will. I know I will if the Stars win. Man, we are 2 minutes away from puck drop. We'll be right back after these short break. We're back, everybody, at American Airlines Center. Let's listen in from ice level.
Junior starter of the game, Lucy Barton. To honor all the men and women who have served our country, would you please rise, if able, and welcome to the ice our Sports Radio 96.7 and 1310 The Ticket and City Credit Union hometown hero of the game, United States Army Command Sergeant Major Tanya Stack. Command Sergeant Major Stack is currently mobilized at Fort Cavazos with the 1st Battalion, 383rd Regiment under the 120th Brigade. United States Army Command Sergeant Major Tanya Stack, thank you for over 30 years of service. And now, to sing the Star-Spangled Banner, please welcome United States Air Force Airman First Class, Sam Saxton.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Great singing there. About to have our starting goalies. Arvid Soderblom, 1-1-1, .927 save percentage. Ottinger with a 5-2-0 record, a .917 save percentage. He has a 2.44 goals against average. 2.35 goals against average for Arvid Soderblom. And we're about to be underway here at American Airlines Center. Puck's about to drop. They have changed the lineups a little bit here. Pete DeBoer's squad has changed a little bit of their lineups. As he is going to go with Jason Robertson, Rope Hintz, and Evgeny Dodonov on the top line, and we're underway. Matt Johnston, Stan Coven, and Jamie Benn out there. Lyubushkin and Thomas Harley. This is taken away here by the Stars. Stankoven, the pass off a skate. See how the Stars go in the first 5 minutes. Shot from the boards by Dickinson, and that was turned away by Ottinger. Murphy will send it low. Foligno rimmed it all the way around Lyubushkin. Played up Johnston, my apologies, and then it's played up by Jamie Benn now to Harley, and Harley will just drop it back. Lyubushkin will have it. Lyubushkin moves it up for Rope Hintz on the right wing. Gave it across to Robertson, who tries to spin along the boards. He'll send it deep for Rope Hintz, who tries to pass it for Dumba. It comes out of the zone. Dumba will get it. Pressured. And Heiskanen will take it away. Heiskanen passes it up. It was intercepted. And here come the Blackhawks the other way. Wyatt Kaiser passed it across. Smith, the former star from last season, shot it wide. A minute into the first period here at American Airlines Center. Nothing much. Wyatt Kaiser passes it for Craig Smith. Craig Smith passes it across. The shot from the boards, and that was stopped by Ottinger. Matt Duchesne behind the net plays it up for Heiskanen, who clears it to the blue line and out. Wyatt Kaiser trying to send it in. He does. He chips it in. He'll go for a line change. Both teams will. As Matt Dumba will get it a minute and 30 in. Off the board, Sagan left it Steele. Duchesne trying to give it to Sagan. Mason Marchment is out with a day-to-day body injury, so that's why the Marchment, Sagan, and Duchesne line are not intact. Taylor Hall moves it up, pass it across into the zone. Taylor Hall gets the pass back. Bouncing puck goes to the slot. Lundqvist back in the lineup. He was scratched in the last game. Right goal, trying to move his way through, and a bouncing puck goes to the corner. Taylor Hall. Across it goes Allen from the point, and then it's rimmed all the way around. Tyler Sagan trying to get it along the boards. Allen. Sam Steele, and now it's Niels Lundqvist, who chips it up and intercepted at center. Off Bedard's skate. He scored a goal here to make it 3-2 in the last game for Dallas here at American Airlines Center. The Stars won that 4-2. So here comes Murphy, or Kurashev, my apologies. Kurashev's shot, and that was blocked by Lyubushkin, who rims it all the way around. Bertuzzi lost to the Stars, Blackwell, and sent in by Oscar Beck. It's a line of Blackwell, Bork, and Oscar Beck, as Bork finally got his first NHL goal in Finland, as that's going to be icing. And we get our first whistle of the hockey game. Pete DeBoer never lost 3 straight games in regulation, 175 games, longest by coach with new team in NHL history. So Johnston, Stankoven, and Ben, the forward group, off the face-off one here. Shot, and that missed wide of the net. Flooded to the corner. Johnston, and then it's poked away and taken away by Teravainen, along with Bertuzzi. Teravainen will just chip it in. He'll go for a line change. Bertuzzi's trying to tie up Harley. Bertuzzi pokes at it. Heiskanen clears it to the blue line, not out. Great pass, shot Donato, and he missed it wide and out of play. Wow. Oh, boy. Good chance there. And it just deflected off the defenseman's stick. So that's how the Stars avoided that from happening. The face-off against Donato. Donato gets kicked out, and it's Craig Smith against Rope Hintz, former teammates. And Dumba couldn't get the puck. It's turned over in the corner behind the net. It wasn't Craig Smith. My apologies. That was Makiev. And now Heiskanen moves it in through center. 3-on-2 potentially. Heiskanen drives, and he goes to the boards, and it comes back to the point. Dumba's shot was blocked. Robertson will rim it all the way around. Behind the net, Rope Hintz. Rope Hintz trying to get it. Bouncing puck in the slot. Taken away here. Into the zone. Sent in by Donato. Ryan Donato will try to hunt for the puck. Heiskanen gets it away. Dumba plays it to Dodonov. And here come the Stars the other way. They have 5 blocked shots already in the hockey game. We're not even 4 minutes in. TJ Brody behind his own net. There's going to be a penalty here. Or something. Was it an offside or a penalty? I think that might have been an offside on Dallas. Nothing much in the early going. And off the face-offs one here by the Stars, or by the Blackhawks. I apologies. Sent in. Niels Lundqvist gets it in the corner. Plays it on his backhand. Foligno was trying to pursue him. And Duchesne got knocked down. He was on his knees, and now Allen takes it away for the Blackhawks. Turned over at the blue line, but couldn't be held in by Dallas. Lindell will poke it to the blue line. Now TJ Brody will pass it across. As a stretch pass into the zone. Could not go for Joey Anderson. And then the Stars will look to move it up. Sam Steele drives on the right wing now through the middle. Passes across to Sagan. Drops it off. Harley gives it for Sagan. Sagan to Harley. Harley shoots it. Save by Soderblom. Steele centered, and Sagan couldn't get it. Labushkin leaves it. Duchesne in the corner. Dallas pressuring. That went through the slot. The pass failed there, and Harley will retrieve it at center. Pass to Sam Steele. Back to Harley again. Harley will shoot it. Deflected and out of play. So 5:04 until the first. We already have some good chances there. Dallas with that great shift in the offensive zone. The Harley wrist shot bounced on Soderblom. He thought he had it in the glove, and it was still loose. Sagan never got that rebound. 5:04 in. Face-off one here by the Blackhawks. Seth Jones gives it to Kaiser, and the Blackhawks start the breakout. Taylor Hall will send it in. Top line out here for the Blackhawks. Turned over behind the net. Heiskanen. Bedard trying to get it. Bedard between his skates. Heiskanen pressuring, trying to get in the corner with Oscar Beck, and Dumba fishes it free. Dumba will pass it. A turnover in the slot. Holy moly, that was a really bad one. Bork passed it up. Dumba into the zone. Dumba shoots, and he's stopped by Soderblom. So good chance there again. Two on the shots favoring the Dallas Stars. Matt Dumba, the wrister, might have been deflected off of Kaiser's stick. And then it's one off the face-off here. Rimmed all the way down for an icing on Chicago. I apologize. The feed we are watching with the clock is behind for some reason on what's happening in the actual play. It was physical in the last one, and Matt Dumba with a big hit on Jason Dickinson, the former Star. He was here in Dallas during the COVID years in 2021, and Jamie Benn does not win the face-off. Dallas has kind of been bad here in the face-off dot early on in the game. Cleared out by Chicago, and now Heiskanen will get the puck. Miro Heiskanen pressured by Kurashev. Miro Heiskanen played it, almost turned it over to Teravainen, and that pass for Johnston Deflected, so no icing. Behind the net, Johnston. Pressured by Murphy. Stankoven centered, and he missed it wide. Jamie Benn, delayed penalty upcoming against the Chicago Blackhawks. Dallas will go on the power play. So an early power play upcoming for Dallas unless they score on the delayed penalty call. Stankoven will drop it off for Jason Robertson. Jason Robertson drops it off for Duchesne. There's like 3 drop passes there. And Stankoven moves it in. Stankoven stick handles. Back to the point, Lundqvist. Across it goes Robertson. Back to Lundqvist at the blue line. Across it goes for Stankoven. Stankoven waits. Stankoven gives it. Johnston goes back to the blue line. Lundqvist, a shot save. And the delayed call on Chicago. So Dallas will go to their first power play when we return. As Stankoven set up Ben, and then he draws a penalty right afterwards as Kurashev takes down Stankoven and draws the first penalty of the game. We'll be back with more after this. Back, everybody, in Dallas, Texas. And the Stars will go to the power play, see if they can fix their power play struggles. They have not been as good as they were on the power play to begin the season. See how they do in November. They have not been good on the power play regardless, as it's Hintz, Johnston, Miro Heiskanen, Jamie Benn, and Jason Robertson. They probably went back to the old power play unit, because this seems like one of the old power play units when they switched it around, and I guess Mason Marchman's injury results in why these power play units go back to the original ones that they had at the beginning of the season. So with 13:17 left to go in the first period, less than 7 minutes in, the Dallas Stars get their first power play opportunity of the hockey game. Ben, Hintz, Robertson, Johnston, and Heiskanen, 4 forwards and a defenseman. Heiskanen to the blue line at the point. Now gives it to Hintz in the left circle. Back to Heiskanen. Back to Hintz. Rope Hintz drops it off. Heiskanen the blast. Blocked out in front. Johnston and Robertson held it in. Johnston broke it, sticking in a bad pass from Robertson to Seth Jones. Seth Jones will just chip it into the corner. Kind of broke that play up because Johnston broke his stick, and then Robertson with a really bad pass. Rope Hintz, the puck is bouncing. Jimmy Benn trying to get through. Passed it across to Robertson at the point. Robertson gives it to Rope Hintz. To Jamie Benn, who lost the handle. Goes back to Robertson along the half boards. Robertson shoots. It was blocked out in front. And not cleared by Mikheyev, and then on the second try, he does clear it. Miro Heiskanen. Power play for Dallas. Wyatt Johnston trying to go to the legs of Mikheyev. Power play is basically dead center, the midpoint of the NHL rankings on how the power play's been for Dallas. Stankoven, 55 seconds remaining. Harley. Thomas Harley spins, now in the left circle. Shot, rebound. Couldn't get it with Sagan. Goes back to Duchesne. Duchesne looking near the boards. Duchesne centered. Broken play. Harley pressured. Still fighting for it. Murphy rimmed all the way around, and Stankoven wasn't at the point. 30 seconds to go on the power play for Dallas. Stankoven with speed. Stankoven drops it off for Dodonov. Dodonov's here on this power play. He would usually not be, as Marchment would probably be on this power play as it's cleared out of the zone again by Chicago. Shots are 5-1 Dallas early on in the early going here at American Airlines Center. Sam Steele moves it through. Sam Steele shoots, save, rebound, and he's chipped it wide. Power play comes to a close now. A shot from the boards went wide of the net. They're 0 for 1 on the power play. That's been a common trend for Dallas here in the early going of this season. And no icing, they say. They wave it off. Lindell try to play it up. Sam Steele passes it across. Lyubushkin is onside, they say. Lyubushkin around the right boards. Goes to Blackwell. Sam Steele behind the net. Sam Steele trying to center it. Sam Steele chips it. Lyubushkin, Blackwell fan on the shot. Blackwell goes back to Lyubushkin. A blast, and that was deflected by Steele wide of the net. And held in by Dallas again. Lindell gives it. Blackwell. Colin Blackwell shoots, and that deflected wide of the net. Bedard trying to get it, leaves it. Bork goes back to the point. Miro Heiskanen, the shot was blocked into the corner. Robertson will get it now. Robertson on his backhand, still on his backhand. Dangerous play there, broken up. Breakaway behind the defense. Bedard, Connor Bedard, and he's taken away by Lindell. Another bad pass by Robertson results in a great chance for Chicago, but Bedard never shot it. Seth Jones and played up. Here come the Blackhawks, 3-on-2 potentially. Craig Smith drops it off. Kaiser. And then it's broken up, and Miro Heiskanen will retrieve it. Matt Dumba plays it up. Pass across for Robertson. Robertson will just chip it in from the left wing. Mikheyev leads it for Wyatt Kaiser. As we already approach the halfway point. Turnover. Jimmy Benn. Save. Rebound was in the crease. Jimmy Benn trying to get it again. Jamie Benn does have possession. Wyatt Kaiser trying to get it away from him. Stankov, and now Benn goes back. Lundqvist, a shot. Save made. Soderblom's been tested. Bouncing puck 2-on-1. Craig Smith. Craig Smith shoots, save by Ottinger. And the other way come the Stars. Wyatt Johnston moves in. Stankoven in the corner. Rimmed it all the way around now. As Lindell moving around again. Stankoven, bouncing puck, settles it. Stankoven, shot, scores! And the Stars lead 1-0. Dallas leads 1-0 early on in this game, but Bedard with a close chance on a potential breakaway. Lindell got back on the back check. Great pass. And Sam Steele puts it in. 1-0 the Stars lead here, beating Soderblom. Blocker side. 1-0 they lead. 8:54 remaining, and the Stars lead at 1-0. A little bit of delay here. Is there a challenge being made here? I don't know what it would be, though. They're conversing about something, and now they figured it out. The goal will stand, and Dallas leads 1-0. Thomas Harley banks it off the boards. Sam Steele again. Gives it. Sagan shot, and he missed it wide. Steele. Dallas with pressure early on in the hockey game. Teravainen behind him. Intercepted by Bertuzzi. Poking the puck. And turnover. Thomas Harley plays it up for Tyler Sagan. Drops it off for Sam Steele. Sagan in front, and Duchesne couldn't get it. Soderblom goes down. No penalty. Sam Steele. Pressured by Vlasic. And the Blackhawks will clear it to center. Lyubushkin will get in his own zone. 1-0 Dallas leads. They lead the shots 9-2. And they have a 1-0 lead early on. Sam Steele with the goal. Almost 12 minutes into the hockey game. At center, Heiskanen will send it in. Played around the boards. And Bork trying to get it. Blackwell, now Kaiser. Sam Steele, Stankoven, and Lindell with the assists. Oscar Beck was trying to use his backhand, goes to the point. To Heiskanen, a wrist shot through traffic. It was blocked out in front of the net. Seth Jones now to Nick Foligno, the captain. And Dumba will get it. Plays it off the boards. Heiskanen chips it out of the zone. Will that be an icing? No, it won't. Soderblom plays it. Here come the Blackhawks. Dickinson shoots, and that deflected and out of play. 7:18 to go in the first period. Sam Steele for grace pass by Stankoven makes it 1-0 Dallas. We'll be back with more after this. Welcome back to Dallas. 1-0 they lead. Tyler Seguin in the 7 games of the season that he's played, he's been playing with a injury. He has 5 goals, 9 points, a +8 rating, and 11 shots on goal. Shooting percentage leaders this season. Tyler Seguin's up there with a 45.5 percentage. You know, also up there, Matt Duchene of the Dallas Stars as well. Labushkin plays it up to Donoff off the boards for Robertson, who chips it in from center. 7:10 remaining in the first. 1-0 Dallas coming from Sam Steele's goal as Connor Bedard moves it in onside. Bedard with patience. Bedard waits. Delane, nice move on the backhand. Gives it back to the point. Brody. TJ Brody leaves it. Taylor Hall. Pass it across. Shot from distance deflected wide of the net. Just missing the post. Brody, blast! Saved by Ottinger. It's a military appreciation night here in Dallas, so they made custom jerseys for the warm-ups. And they did not have Selena Ray sing the anthem. They had well, we just heard earlier on in the broadcast when we showed the audio, or heard the audio. You know, we can't show you audio. Dumba, Ben, and Johnston, and Heiskanen, and Stankoven out there for Dallas. The top line out there for Chicago. As Dumba will get it behind the net, plays it up. Stankoven, who chips it out to center. Johnston drops it off. Heiskanen. Miro Heiskanen. Centered shot. Stankoven rebound, and it's up in the air. Broken stick on the ice. Taken away by Taylor Hall. 3-on-2 potentially. Taylor Hall trying to leave it for Bedard. Failed. Taylor Hall waiting. Rims it all the way around. Bedard couldn't get it in time, and Stankoven will. Got the assist on the Sam Steele goal. Plays it up for Johnston, who moves it in for Heiskanen to Stankoven. Nice move, and it was poked away off his stick. Bouncing puck in the slot. Stankoven shoots, and there is a penalty upcoming. I believe there's a penalty upcoming on Dallas. Some stick went flying. I believe Chicago is going to go to the power play. I believe, or was this maybe it was just offside. I think it was just offside. Something happened, and I think it might have been played with a high stick. So that stopped play. The faceoff comes out of the Chicago zone as T.J. Brody will play it off the boards from center. Intercepted by Thomas Harley, who tries to send it deep. Sam Steele will send it in instead. Mikheyev, pressured by Sagan. Mikheyev lost it. Steele centered shot. Sagan rebound, chipped it wide of the net. Duchesne trying to center it. Goes back. Lundqvist a blast, and that missed the net wide. 12-3 the shots favoring Dallas. Here, Donato. Donato shoots. Blocker saved by Ottinger. He was wide open. And then he took a tumble at center, one of the Blackhawks, but they recovered it. It was Craig Smith who took the tumble at center ice. See if that got a reaction out of the crowd here at American Airlines Center. Maverick Bourque moves it through, chips it in. Taken down was one of the Blackhawks and Stars at the blue line. Kaiser. And Beck will get it. Beck couldn't send it in deep. Teravainen intercepted it into the zone, and it's broken up by Lindell, who plays it up. It was intercepted at center again. Bouncing puck, Kurashev. Bourque along the boards right next to the penalty boxes. Vacant ones, and it's cleared again by Chicago. Teravainen will get it, and now Lyubushkin will. Lyubushkin off the boards. Intercepted. This is some sloppy passing here. Bourque, and it's sent in behind the net of Soderblom. And then it's fished free by the Blackhawks. Alex Vlasic. Teravainen was in the way of Alex Vlasic. Awkward bounce off the boards, and it comes out of the zone. Murphy passes it. Foligno's pass is intercepted. Robertson would have been on a breakaway. Robertson. Heiskanen now. They got to come out of the zone. Shots are 12-4 in favor of the Stars. Sent in. Robertson trying to center it. And Foligno will take it away for the Blackhawks, the captain of the Chicago squad. Nick Foligno will chip it in off the glass. Matt Dumba. Miro Heiskanen. Bouncing puck in the slot, taken away by Jason Robertson, who chips it out of the zone. Bouncing puck at center again. And Robertson went down. Dickinson. T.J. Brody will send it in from center. Jake Ottinger tried to stop it. He did a little bit. Lyubushkin now to Harley. And Stankoven off a skate. The pass was intercepted by the Blackhawks' Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall, the pass across. And Wyatt Kaiser was trying to move it up and went off of skates. Held in. Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall pressured. Behind the net, Taylor Hall to Bedard. Connor Bedard to the point. Seth Jones back to Bedard. Bedard leaves it for Jones. Jones sends it deep. Centering pass couldn't go by Reichel. Reichel spins along the boards, pressured by Lyubushkin. Say that 5 times fast. Shot, and that was blocked. Harley. Jimmy Benn, with patience, gives it to Johnston. Nice patience there by Jimmy Benn. Drops it off for Stankoven. Stankoven across. Shot in the crease. Oh, Blackwell, or was it Steele? With that chance, it was Steele, and that's going to be icing on Chicago. 2:37 remain, and Sam Steele couldn't get his second of the night. Oh, my. Great setup by Stankoven. Would have been another assist for the call there, and he just lost the hand at the last second. Would have been a 2-0 lead for Dallas. Oh, man. Jones was blocking, so I wonder if that shot did go, would Jones have blocked it? 11 games this season, 2 goals, 4 points, 14 shots. Average time on ice, 12 minutes and 44 seconds for Sam Steele. He almost got his third of the season. Matt Duchesne goes back to the point. Shot from distance. Missed the wet net wide. I don't know what I was saying there. Taken away here. Chipped in from center by Mikheyev. Played by Jake Ottinger. He was trying to play, but Lundqvist gets pressured. He draws back to the lineup here, Niels Lundqvist. And he intercepts that pass by Craig Smith. And now Niels Lundqvist to center. Pass it across to Duchesne. Duchesne trying to center it. Comes to Sagan. He shoots. He's stopped. And the rebound comes free for Craig Smith. And cleared out of the zone. And Miro Heiskanen, no icing. They wave it off with less than 2 to go in the first. 1-0 Dallas leads over the Chicago Blackhawks. Pass for Vlasic, who will send it in. Jake Ottinger now to Lindell. Lindell plays it up, drops it off. Beck, Bork through center, pass it across for Beck. Beck's shot, save made off the stick of Soderblom. Shot again from the point was blocked into the corner. Now Wyatt Kaiser will pick it up for Chicago. Bertuzzi played up. Here comes Kurashev. Kurashev trying to make a move. And Lindell will take it away. The 223s on their team. Oscar Beck knocks it down and then recovered here by TJ Brody. TJ Brody passed it across. Teravainen. Matt Dumba. And pressured. Kurashev. Kurashev shot. Saved by Ottinger. 1:04 remaining. First period here. And it's about to be the end of the first as well. One nothing. The Stars lead with 64 seconds remaining in this first period here. First game we've done in Dallas since game one of the Western Conference Final against the Edmonton Oilers. Double overtime. Connor McDavid won that. It was a tie game at 2 when that happened. That was the longest game ever to be broadcasted here on the NHL and MHS. So I thought to just bring that up at this building as well. So we'll go to commercial break and we'll be back with more after this. 1-0 Dallas, 1:04 remaining in the first. Back with 1:04 remaining in the first period, 1-0 Dallas. Our intermission report coming up next as the faceoff's won here by the Stars as Miro Heiskanen plays it up, drops it off. 1 minute remaining. Harley will retreat in the trapezoid. Harley between the circles starts to break out, plays it across for Miro Heiskanen who chips it in from the blue line. 45 seconds remain. Nick Foligno and Anderson. Harley shoots, blocked, hints on the rebound, stopped by Soderblom with 36.4 remaining. Good chance there. Was off a broken play there. It was blocked out in front and recovered. There was Vlasic who blocked the shot initially, and then that's how it got to Rope Hintz for their 15th shot on goal for Dallas. Probably one of the most highest shot counts for Dallas in the early season. Shot by Johnston off the face-off. Deflected off the glass. 30 seconds remain. First period. Harley shoots and he's stopped by Soderblom with 26.6 remaining. 16th shot for Dallas. Off the face-off here, won by Chicago and cleared out of the zone. Miro Heiskanen with 18 seconds remaining in the first period. Pass it across to Harley. Goes cross ice. Wyatt Johnston, the bend, and that pass was picked off by Dickinson. Cleared out of the zone with 6 seconds. That's going to go no icing. And a 1-0 lead for Dallas after 20. So the Dallas Stars have a 1-0 lead over this Chicago team. And they're looking to have a better second period, Chicago. And they hope for a better result in the second period because they did not play their best. And still with a goal, he could have had a second one. But either way, the Stars lead at 1-0. Our intermission report coming up next on the NHL on MHS. pressure early on in the hockey game. Welcome back, everybody. The Chicago Blackhawks and Dallas Stars complete their first period 1-0. Dallas leads after that first period's conclusion. As the Dallas Stars' Sam Steele makes it a 1-0 lead for Dallas. Says welcome into our intermission report. As just me today, and hopefully we'll have someone on board to join us anytime soon. Let's go over the scores in the National Hockey League right now. There's a bunch of games going on at the moment. We usually have our ticker at the bottom, but that was on different screens. Bruins up 3-1. They've been struggling this season for sure. Amphis Lindholm with his third, 1-0. Then Tyson Barrie ties it at 1. Then in the second, Zacha, who has not been able to be scoring for Boston, finally gets one, his second of the season. Then Cole Koepke, 2 goals in 31 seconds for Boston in that second period, and they make it 3-1 second intermission over there in Boston at TD Garden. Islanders up 2-0. Anders Lee and John Gabriel Pajot with both their fourth of the season. In Florida, 5-1 Panthers over the Nashville Predators, and the Predators just continue to go down that drain, and the expectations are just going lower, lower, and lower. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, and then finally Stamkos, who is now on his scoring touch. He gets his fourth of the season to cut the deficit to 4-1, and then Verhaeghe 5-1. The previous goals, Reinhart, Kachuk, Rodriguez, and Verhaeghe in that order. Then it's 3-2 Devils over the Canadiens. As in the first, Jesper Bratt and Andre Palat, 2-0 New Jersey. In the second, Newhook cuts the deficit to 1. Siegenthaler makes it 3-1. And then with 59 seconds to go in the second period, Brendan Gallagher gets his sixth of the season, and it's 3-2 over there in New Jersey. It is 5-0 Buffalo Sabres in New York at Madison Square Garden. The Rangers are down 5-0 to the Buffalo Sabres. That is just shocking. Rasmus Dahlin in the first one, 1-0. Second period explosion for the Rangers. Dylan Cousins, Tage Thompson, Greenway, and Lafferty, 5-0 Sabres. Tage Thompson with his 9th, by the way, of the season. He is on fire for Buffalo. 4-0 Hurricanes over the Penguins. The Penguins just continue to struggle. They're outshooting the Carolina Hurricanes 25-13, but Penguins not getting their saves. Martinuk, Roslovic again, and Slavin. Right now it's a 1-1 tie, Utah and St. Louis. Kesselring 18 seconds into the first, made it 1-0, and then Parayko tied it. 1-0 Winnipeg over Colorado, 1-0. Power play's going to go for Winnipeg. They've been really good this season. Velarde, 1-0. And in our other games in the National Hockey League, Canucks Kings starting at 9:30 Central. 9:30 Central again, Wild and Sharks. And the Lightning and Flyers ongoing right now in the second period. Kucherov with his 11th. 45 seconds remaining in that first period, he scored 6:16 left to go, and then second period over there in Tampa Bay. The 1-0 lead stands as the power play is going on for the Flyers right now. At the moment in our game, Sam Steele's second, Logan Stankoven's 10th assist of the season, with Asa Lindell with the secondary assist. 1-0 Dallas. We'll be back with more after this. Welcome back, everybody. 1-0 Dallas, about to be the start of the second period. Welcome in back. If you are just joining us, Sam Steele scored the goal. Stan Coven with his 10th assist. My apologies, 10th assist. In his trying to get that Calder Trophy, at least in the nominations. And great pass, great setup. The whole building erupts here at American Airlines Center. It's a weird play because something broke on the ice, and that led to the puck getting stopped there, and that caused the Stankoven goal, and the Stankoven pass to be made there and settle that puck, and that's how they got the goal. Sam Steele, and that piece of the glass where the camera is supposed to go was broken, and that's why the puck just stopped there for that moment, and that's why the Stars scored that goal to make it 1-0 in favor of the Dallas Stars, looking to make it a bigger lead. But the Blackhawks looking to respond here in the second period. They did not play that well in that first period. It's a sent in from center by Duchesne. My apologies, Harley. Stankoven. Taylor Hall intercepted it. And Jamie Benn gets taken down by Wyatt Johnson, his own teammate. Oh, man, he got leveled by Wyatt Johnson. Friendly fire there. Thomas Harley, 16 shots to 5. Johnston tries to move his way through. Jamie Benn, a shot, and that goes to the corner. Stankoven along the board. Stankoven got it stripped out of his possession and out to center. Labushkin will chip it back into the zone, into the corner. Sam Steele waiting. Sam Steele again from the blue line, passes across to Miro Heiskanen. Heiskanen's shot was blocked to the way there, kicked away there by Murphy, but back to Heiskanen, who sends it in the corner for Duchesne. Back to Heiskanen, now to Dumba. Dumba, the shot deflected up in the air. Where's the puck? It went behind the net. Battled for Brody and Sagan and Duchesne. Sagan won the puck battle. Goes back. Heiskanen a drive. That missed wide of the net. Ricochet towards the front of the net. Taylor Hall trying to clear it out. And Chicago can't clear it. Sam Steele. Pass across. Duchesne to Dumba. And he's forced away in a 2-on-1 the other way. Connor Bedard the other way with Taylor Hall. Bedard across. Hall. Saved by Ottinger. So a good stop there. It seemed like Dallas was just getting all the pressure there. And then they just made a bad pass. I feel like it was too much passing on that sequence there. They gave it to Dumba, who was really getting pressured there by the defenseman of Chicago. Or by Bedard as well. That was kind of a difficult pass to make there. It was kind of a force, and the faceoff was won here by the Stars, Lindell. But Ottinger comes up with a big save, as he's only faced 5 shots here in the game. Nils Lundqvist pressured by Tyler Bertuzzi. Dropped it off Lundqvist, and it goes past Lundqvist. Fans re-entering here from the concessions or wherever they go in the arena. Almost a turnover there. And played up at center. Terravine and Robertson plays it in. And the Stars, Bertuzzi, and it's sent in by Bertuzzi, Chicago, and cleared out the zone. Oscar Beck plays it. Oscar Beck trying to move it around. Bork behind the net. Bork centered in Blackwell. It forced away, so they didn't get it fully. And it's sent in here. Jake Ottinger plays it. Pass across. Up the middle. And Blackwell couldn't get his stick on it. One of the gloves come flying off of Bork's. Went off his wrist or something there. Don't know what happened there. Anderson couldn't get that pass by Wyatt Kaiser. I don't know what happened there. That was a weird play. Stankoven, pass across for Jamie Benn under his skate. And taken away by Donato, who tries to move it through. Dumba now takes it away. Intercepted by Vlasic. Jamie Benn onside. Jamie Benn trying to center it. Went off the stick of Soderblom and cleared out the center where Craig Smith picks it up and moves it in. Craig Smith's trying to get through Dumba. He does. Smith pressured by Stankoven. Now to Dumba behind the net. Pressured by Smith and Mikheyev. Harley sends it in from center. Played off the boards. Vlasic and Stankoven pressuring in the corner. Matt Duchesne trying to get it from Craig Smith. And it's taken away there by Murphy. Turnover in the corner by Chicago. Heiskanen. Up the boards. Steele behind the net. Sam Steele. Heiskanen. Waits. Miro Heiskanen's shot deflected and did not go out of play. Goes back to the point. Tyler Seguin to Lindell. Rimmed all the way around. To Duchesne. Centering pass for Seguin. He decided to send it back. Steele was getting hooked there. Duchesne didn't call it. Seguin goes back to the point. Seguin trying to center it. Steele. Bouncing puck cleared. Some offensive pressure by Dallas. They got one shot out of it. Tyler Seguin moves it in. Tyler Seguin waits, wrap around, and he missed. Fired, trying to get it behind the net. A shot from the point was blocked. Tyler Seguin, and then went through the skates. Robertson, now to Duchesne. Duchesne waiting. He's been a good playmaker this season and a really good goal scorer as well. Robertson leaves it off for Duchesne. Duchesne stick handling. Goes back to the point. Lindell, a shot blocked into the corner. Played up by Vlasic and cleared out of the zone. Will that be enough for icing? Yes, it will. And Chicago can't change here due to the icing, and they have some tired bodies there on the ice as Dallas is just pouring on the offense. Tyler Seguin just, oh man, he had it there. He just lost control of it. He was trying to do the wraparound attempt and wasn't able to. He lost the handle of the puck. 14:51 to go in the second. 17-5, the shots favoring Dallas. Here in the second period, Lindell with an assist on the secondary assist. Rope Hintz passes it across. Back to Rope Hintz in his skates. Robertson in the corner. Hintz along the boards. Goes back to Donov behind the net. This is the top line shot. Saved by Soderblom. The Donov. Now to Robertson in the corner. Robertson getting pressured. Trying to center it. Intercepted. Taylor Hall held in again. He turned it over. Harley at the blue line. Passed it to the point. Cross ice it goes for Robertson. Centering pass for Rope Hintz was blocked out in front. Bedard taken down was one of the Blackhawks and cleared out of the zone all the way down for another icing. Taylor Hall's mad that he didn't get a call there. Probably should have been one. I actually thought in the initial play that there was going to be one. Labushkin from the centering pass by Dodonov. Good save there by Soderblom. And Dallas, not even halfway through the game, almost has 20 shots on goal. Chicago only has 5. So Dallas is pouring on the offense here almost 6 minutes into the second period here. Bedard and Jimmy Benn in the faceoff dot to the right of Soderblom. Off the faceoff, won by Ben. To the point, a blast from distance, save, rebound is jamming at. And Hall held in by Heiskanen. Another turnover by Chicago. Wyatt Johnston passed it to Robertson and save made. Rebound, Ben was jamming at it. It was actually Stankoven with the initial shot. It's covered by Soderblom, and we have a whistle, and we're going to go to a little bit of a break. But Dallas with all the offense right now in this second period. Good chances all over for the Dallas Stars. They still have a 1-0 lead on a first period goal by Sam Steele. We'll be back with more after this. back in Dallas, everybody. 1-0. The Stars lead over the Chicago Blackhawks. The Blackhawks have a better power play than Dallas. That's how bad the Dallas power play has been early on in this season. They really got to address that problem because they really need those power play goals. We're 0 for 17, I believe, or 0 for 18 in that Western Conference final against the Oilers. They had that great penalty kill, the Oilers, and now they have the worst penalty kill this season. Just flipped it opposite. Stankoven, and then it's forced out by Teravainen, who sends it in from center. Jake Ottinger settled it down. Miro Heiskanen, Dumba, turned over. Comes in the slot, taken away by Jimmy Benn, now to Stankoven. Pass across for Miro Heiskanen. Miro Heiskanen trying to center it for Benn. He was pressured. The pass slowed down as well. And Jones trying to get it. Jimmy Benn behind the net, trying to send it out in front. Wyatt Johnston picks up the puck now. Pressured, there's a penalty. Don't know what happened there. Was there a penalty on Dallas, or was a penalty on... No, there's a penalty on Dallas. I don't know what happened there, and they call a penalty on Dallas, and the power play for Chicago will get a chance to try to tie this game. So Wyatt Johnston goes to the box. He was battling for the puck in the corner. I don't know what happened there. We'll see what the call was on that. So Dallas has 20 shots. Chicago has 5 in the game. We're approaching the halfway point, and Chicago really needs this offense here. Let's try to crawl back into this game. They're 12th ranked in the NHL with a 21.4 percentage efficiency rate. As it's forced out of the zone by Dallas. Blackwell cleared it out of the zone. Seth Jones between the circles. 13 minutes with the go in the second period. Seth Jones drops it off. Bedard. Connor Bedard moves it through, trying to get through center, and he just pokes it. Lindell will clear it. They added a shot for Dallas, so now it's 21-5 in favor of the Stars. Donato drops it off. Reichel, the pass across for Bedard, who moves it in. Bedard drops it off for Reichel. Reichel's shot deflected. It was a rolling one, and it goes on goal, saved by Ottinger. Good save there on a 6th shot he's faced tonight. Or they are not putting that shot on. I don't know if that was a shot. I mean, it went on goal, but they might not count it as a shot on goal. We will see. They say 5 for now. Rope Hintz won the face-off, and here come the Stars shorthanded, and Rope Hintz will instead just flip it into the corner. We'll chase for it against Donato, and now Seth Jones behind his own net. Seth Jones looks to drop it off. Here comes Reichel. Reichel moves it in. Reichel passed it across for Bedard. Or not Bedard, that was Teravainen, and that's forced out of the zone. Soderblom plays it behind his own net. Seth Jones plays it out. 5-0 the shots on goal in this period, favoring Dallas. None for the Chicago Blackhawks. Vlasic up in the air. Second power play unit on there. Deflected puck, Taylor Hall. Kurashev now to Hall. Goes back for Vlasic, and it's forced out of the zone. He couldn't hold it in at the blue line. Alex Vlasic will send it in from center. 20 seconds remaining on the Chicago penalty. Or on the Chicago power play. Oh, pardon me. Taylor Hall took a tumble in the corner and rimmed out of the zone and cleared by Dallas again. So Chicago, with a couple of ticks left on the clock, will not convert on this power play, and no one has a power play goal in the game. Power play comes to a close here. So nothing much, and Chicago really didn't get anything there. They say no shots, they said, and that's going to be an offside with 11:01 remaining here in this second period. Off the draw, one here. Dallas, Miro Heiskanen, Foligno chips it into the zone. Thomas Harley knocked down by Foligno. Stankoven passes it up for Wyatt Johnston. Wyatt Johnston passes to Ben. Ben, shot, missed the net wide. Jake Ottinger, not a Miro Heiskanen behind the net. Pressured by Nick Foligno, the captain of the Blackhawks, sent in, no icing. They waved it off. Wyatt Johnston almost knocked it down. Would have been a really bad turnover there for Arvid Soderblom. Harley now to Heiskanen. Heiskanen on the outside. Centered out in front. Shot. And a save made on Johnston. Soderblom with a 21st save, and that one out of play. 22nd shot for Dallas. And Wyatt Johnston is looking for that scoring touch. There's pressure on him for sure. As he is not just a rookie who is finding those spots to score. I believe he scored 23 in his rookie year with Dallas, tying James Neal, the real deal. Or the real deal James Neal. In their rookie campaigns here in Dallas. Taylor Hall moves it up, pass across, Vlasic. They say that was onside. And Lindell pressured Bedard. Tyler Seguin, here come the Stars. 4-on-2. Lundqvist pressured, delayed penalty on Chicago. Sam Steele, shot, rebound, and they score! Tyler Seguin somehow banked it in, and it's 2-0 Dallas on the delayed call. What a tight angle shot from the goal line by Tyler Seguin to make it 2-0 Dallas. Great pass by Sam Steele, and it banked in. What a great shot by Tyler Seguin on the goal line. Found that opening on the delayed call. Would have been a power play for Dallas. Instead, they get a 2-0 lead, and Tyler Seguin winks on that one. He gets his 6th of the season, and it's 2-0 in favor of the Stars. So a 2-0 lead now against the Chicago squad that only has 5 shots on a back-to-back as well. They lost 4-1 to Detroit yesterday at United Center in Chicago. Sent in by Craig Smith. Jake Ottinger misplayed it. Donato save, rebound. What a save by Ottinger. Another chance save. Rebound, and they missed wide. I can't believe it. Jake Ottinger misplayed it. Shot. Glove save by Ottinger. And the crowd stands up and cheers. Standing ovation after that. He turned it over, and he made all those stops. He made 5 stops on that sequence, and it's still 2-0 Dallas. 9:10 to go. We'll be back with more after this. I can't believe it. We're back, everybody, off a really great sequence. Tyler Seguin made it 2-0, and then Jake Ottinger turned over the puck. He made 4 to 5 stops on that sequence. Great glove save at the end. He gave 5 shots for Chicago, and they need that offense. First Donato, then Mikheyev was denied. Then the third chance by Vlasic. Another chance by Vlasic, and then the blue line shot came from distance. And Jake Ottinger At home, 4-0, 1.23, .957 save percentage, 1.23 goals against average, 1 shutout here this season at American Airlines Center. He's been perfect at American Airlines Center. And the faceoff's won here by Chicago. Centering pass, and Bertuzzi couldn't get it. Another shot deflected. Miro Heiskanen, 2-0. The Stars lead over the Chicago Blackhawks. The Blackhawks played yesterday against Detroit. Previously mentioned, Steele gets the assist, his 3rd of the year. Tyler Seguin, I believe, with his 6th. Held in at the blue line by Chicago. Miro Heiskanen will play it. Defends it with his body, and now Dumba deflected it. Will that be icing? Yes, it will, with 8:42 remaining in here in the second period. So a 2-0 lead for Dallas. Tyler Seguin and Sam Steele the goal scorers. 24-10, the shots favoring Dallas. And their next game is going to be on Saturday, November 9th, against the red-hot Winnipeg Jets. I believe they have the lead against the Colorado Avalanche right now, and they're just on fire. It comes to a point where you think it has to stop at some point. Winnipeg always got to these fast starts, and there has to be a point where they settle down and say, oh, well, we have to lose. There has to be some losses here. They can't be just perfect like that. Otherwise, you don't want to be the President's Trophy either, the President's Trophy winners, if you want to be perfect. Blacko was interfered by the linesman there. Jamie Benn couldn't get it. Played up by Wyatt Kaiser, deflected and icing on Chicago with 8:06 remaining. Right now, it's all Dallas. .806 remaining here in the second period. 24-10. The shots favoring offensive faceoff here for Dallas. The shots favoring Dallas. Wyatt Johnston has been won the faceoff, stolen away by Craig Smith off a Harley stick. Donato will send it in on his backhand from center ice. Jake Ottinger, and now it's Labushkin who stretches it up. Jamie Benn with patience goes to the corner for Wyatt Johnson, who's trying to get it. Brody trying to get that, and he does. Jamie Benn dropped his stick, cleared out the zone. Bedard moves it up. Bedard fanned on the pass and cleared by Dallas. Jamie Benn will send it deep into the Chicago zone. TJ Brody to get it. Taken down by Wyatt Johnston in the process. Behind the net is Harley. Thomas Harley now at the perimeter. Now to Labushkin, who gave it across. Looking for a centering pass from Steele. And Stankoven will send it back to the point. Labushkin now to Harley in the slot. Shot blocked by Johnston. And here comes Bedard the other way. Connor Bedard looks to wait. And then Labushkin dropped the stick. That's the second time a star stick. And they call a penalty. They call a penalty. And I believe the Stars are going to go to the power play because Connor Bedard kicked the stick of Labushkin. That's why. Look at this. Yeah, you cannot do that. You cannot just, no, you cannot do that. A little bit of frustration there, but you cannot do that. That's like, no, cannot do that. So Dallas will go to that power play that they did not have on the delayed call because Tyler Seguin scored to make it 2-0. They're looking to make it 3-0 here. Trying to end their power play woes. And Jamie Benn, Wyatt Johnston, Rope, Hintz, Robertson, Thomas Harley's been out there for a long time, and Johnston as well. The face-off one here. Off the draw, pass across. Miro Heiskanen passes it across again. Rope, Hintz to the perimeter. Johnston to Hintz in the corner. Goes back to Miro Heiskanen at the blue line. Across it goes for Hintz. He shoots, saved by Soderblom. And the other way come the Blackhawks shorthanded. Dickinson trying to get through Miro Heiskanen. Gives him a little bit of a shove there. Then Miro Heiskanen will drop it off. 2 shots on the previous power play for Dallas. Johnston gives it up for Hintz, who gave it across for Benn. Benn trying to center it. Rope Hintz gets the pass from Benn. And now to Heiskanen at the point, who gave it across to Robertson. Robertson sends it down low. Benn, shot. Goes to the corner. Seth Jones, and cleared out of the zone. Miro Heiskanen picks it up behind the net for Dallas. Drops it off for Matt Duchene. Matt Duchene drops it off for Stankoven, who gave it across for Dodonov. Kind of a fluttering pass there, but they still got on the way there. Dodonov leaves it for Harley at the point. Stankoven to Harley. Pass across to Sagan at the point. Sagan to Duchene in the goal line. Gave it back to Harley. He mishandled it. 40 seconds to go on the power play. Duchene. Pass across, and Dodonov at the outside of the net. Dodonov back to Duchene in the right circle. Looking for a centering pass. Duchene back to Dodonov. To Harley at the blue line. Pass across for Duchene. The give and go with Sagan broken up. Duchene gets it back, though, in the corner. Pressured by Kaiser. Goes back to the point. Bouncing puck. Harley has to go get it before Nick Foligno can. Nick Foligno's trying to move in. Short-handed. Delayed penalty upcoming. He prevented the goal, but Thomas Harley takes a penalty in the process. Sloppy passing there results in the 8 seconds remaining on that Dallas power play to be a 4-on-4. So Chicago will go. Foligno was kind of holding Harley there at the beginning of that. He grabbed his jersey. They could have called a holding there too, but they call Harley instead. And 5:13 remaining, second period, 25-10 in favor of the Stars. The shots on goal, 8 seconds remaining. Would have been a Dallas power play's 8 seconds, but it's now a 4-on-4. Donato against Blackwell in the face-off circle. Blackwell wins the face-off. That's big for Dallas. Labushkin banked it off the boards. He gets it back, though. Weird bounce, and then Blackwell can't clear it. Now he does. Power play now for Chicago. Second power play going to be abbreviated by just 8 seconds. Seth Jones will drop it off. Less than 5 minutes to go in the second period. 0 for 1 on the power play. 0 shots on it. Bedard drops it off. And Seth Jones trying to send it in the slot. He did. No one was there, though. Bertuzzi behind the net for Bedard. Uses his backhand. Goes back to the point for Seth Jones. Gave it across to Bedard. Bedard along the boards. Bedard sends it to Loudon down low, and Bertuzzi mishandled. Might have been stick poke checked there by Jake Ottinger, and the other way come the Stars. Lindell will just send it deep into the Chicago zone. 4:20 remaining, second period. 1:05 remaining on the power play here for Chicago. Seth Jones, pass for Donato, drops it off for Bedard to the middle. Bedard trying to get through. Bedard shot saved by Ottinger, and he pounces on it with 4:05 remaining, with 52 seconds remaining on the Chicago power play. Not much here on the Chicago power play again. Bertuzzi with a down low pass, and yep, that was a great defensive play by Ilya Labushkin and Jake Ottinger. Kurashev gives it Teravainen behind the net. Teuvo Teravainen now to Taylor Hall, who goes back to the point. Hall to Vlasic across. Looking for a seam pass here. Centering pass in the paint. Goes behind the net. Out of Taylor Hall. Goes back to the point for Vlasic. Across it goes into the right circle. Teravainen now to Smith. Now to Hall. Hall to Vlasic. Vlasic's shot from distance was blocked out in front. Still loose in the slot. Craig Smith's shot. Save rebound was there. Saved by Ottinger. Rope Hintz couldn't get it out. Dumba couldn't get it as well. Taylor Hall looking to center it. Goes back to the point instead to Vlasic. Across it goes. Teravainen, the shot deflected up in the air. And now to play with 3:16 remaining in the period. 3 seconds remaining on the Chicago power play. The shots are 25-13 now in favor of the Stars still. But some good chances here on the Chicago power play. A great save there by Ottinger on the shoulder. Teravainen had a good chance there on the rebound. And a great save there off the shoulder. Or might have been at the tip off the glove of Jake Ottinger. 3:16 remaining, second period, 2-0 Stars lead. Power play for 3 seconds more for Chicago. And then it will be 0 for 2 on the power play for Chicago. They're both teams are 0 for 2. Cleared out by Heiskanen, and that's the end of the power play. Logan Stankoven moves it in. Gave it across to Harley. Thomas Harley pressured along the boards. Stankoven trying to get it. Jimmy Benn behind the net. Gives it for Stankoven on the goal line. Stankoven, the Benn. Stankoven shot. Hit the outside of the post, I believe. Benn to Heiskanen. Shot. Missed the net wide. And a turnover. Johnston takes it away. Now Benn in the corner. Pressured. Johnston. Centered. Shot. Stankoven. Missed the net. Out of the zone. It's forced out by Chicago. And now Heiskanen with 2.5 minutes to go in the second. Stankoven moves it in onside. Drops it off for Robertson. The Johnston. He shot it wide. Great setup. And Nick Foligno clears it. Thomas Harley through the middle. Robertson to Johnston. Back to Sagan. A shot blocked out in front. And Mikheyev moves it up. Mikheyev will try to send it in deep. And Lundqvist will get it in the corner behind the net. Big hit by Craig Smith on Lundqvist behind the play. Donato back onside the Blackhawks. Donato circles. Pressured by Lundqvist. Could have been a hooking there, but they don't call it. Robertson. Now to Heiskanen, who turned it over in the slot. Donato trying to center for Craig Smith off the outside of the net and taken away by Dallas. 100 seconds to go in the second period. Onside, the pass from Robertson was intercepted by Seth Jones. Turned over behind the net for Sagan. Now to Duchesne, who pounces on it. Sagan behind the net. Sagan looking to center it. Goes to Robertson, a wraparound chance off the outside of the net on his knees. Duchesne centered. Sagan save. Rebound. Robertson might have hit the outside of the post. That's a big hit as well on the glass, and there's an icing call with 1:12 remaining in the second. So Dallas is playing really well here. Chicago's kind of stepped it up here in the second a little bit with the 2 power plays. Johnston, man, good chance, but just overshot it. The 24 face-off wins by Dallas, 9 for Chicago. They get their 10th here as Seth Jones will clear it up for Craig Smith, but held in by Duchesne, who sends it low. Trying to get Sam Steele in the corner. Sam Steele pressured by Donato, taken down. Duchesne along the boards, goes back to the point. Harley mishandled a shot, deflected wide of the net. Mikheyev pressured. Steele intercepted. Craig Smith held in. That goes out of play with 43.3 remaining. Two 2-0 Dallas. 43.3 remaining. And they have played really well here in this game. Bounce back game from the Florida games in Finland. And we'll be back with more after this. 2-0 Dallas. Tyler Sagan has a lead for the Dallas Stars. The only goal here in the second. We're back with 43.3 remaining in the second. And with 43.3 to go, the Dallas Stars have an offensive face-off on the left of Soderblom. It's Rope Hintz against Nick Foligno. Taylor Hall's right behind him because Nick Foligno is going to get replaced by Taylor Hall in the face-off dot, and Dallas wins it. Heiskanen waits, shoots, blocked. Dodonov in the corner. Dodonov behind the net. Rope Hintz pressured along the boards. Battle forward in the corner. 27 seconds remaining in the period. Played by Murphy. Murphy off the glass. Knocked down by Harley. Re-entrance maybe here by Dallas. They got 18 seconds to work with here as they're back into the zone. Robertson trying to send it in deep. Could not. 12 seconds remaining. They got to get back on side. Murphy will get it in the corner. 8 seconds to go. Vlasic almost turned it over to Robertson in the corner. 3 seconds remaining. Heiskanen will send it deep. That'll end the second period. 2-0 Dallas after 2 periods of play here at American Airlines Center. They got one more period, and the Chicago Blackhawks got to find something here, or they'll go empty-handed here. 2-0 the lead for Dallas after 40 minutes of play. Soderblom's been great, but even that can't prevent his team not playing that well in front of him. They've gotten some chances, though, both sides. But the only one that went in here in the second period was Tyler Seguin on a delayed call against Chicago to make it 2-0. We'll be back with more right after this. back into our intermission report. Right now, the face-off percentage, 71% in favor of Dallas to 29%. Ben, 12 for 12 in the face-off dot. And right now, Calgary in Boston is in overtime. We just got the final score right now. Boston won it 4-3. Brad Marchand on the backhand with 20 seconds remaining in overtime. He gets the game winner. And the Flyers just tied the game against the Lightning. So it's a 1-1 tie with 4:02 left to go in the third over there. Utah's up 2-1 over the Blues. Michelli with the lead right now. 1-0 Jets still against the Avalanche. Final scores, 4-2 Islanders over the Senators, 6-2 Florida over the Predators. They are having a terrible start to the season. They have to bounce back if they can. Devils 5-3. Final 6-1 Sabres over the Rangers. That is a sucking one. 5-1 Hurricanes win it over the Penguins. And those are your final scores for right now. Wild, Sharks, Canucks, Kings starting in about 40 to 50 minutes from now. The Flyers and Lightning are tied at 1. And welcome in season. I'm doing this intermission by myself now, so I gotta steer this ship in the right direction, I guess, because I don't got no one here. So right now it is 1-1. We will see if we can bring you some bonus coverage from Tampa Bay on what is happening over there in Tampa Bay. 1-1 tie, and the Flyers and the Lightning. That's one of the dumbest ads, by the way. That is one of the dumbest ads. The new one with the Gen Z ones with the NHL players was like Bedard, Jack Hughes. We have the chats. This is probably the most the chat's ever talked before. He can't be here tonight. He said he's busy, so just be here. So right now, this is bonus coverage. Just doing this off of my head right now. I know it's sad. We can't have you here. I know it's so sad. 3:40 remaining. Vasilevsky played it. Chafee passed it to Hedman behind the net. A turnover, and the Flyers get it. Shot, fanned on. Lafton couldn't get it. Centering pass, could not go for Tippett. And Nick Paul can't clear it. 3:19 remaining in the third period here in Tampa Bay. You're probably so confused. This is just a bonus coverage. I'm just trying to see if there's a late goal to be scored here. Three minutes remaining in the third. And here come the not the Blackhawks, the the Flyers into the zone. Utah's up 2-1. Michelli with the game-leading goal at the moment over the St. Louis Blues. I hate the Blues, so So a backhander that looked like that could have been stopped by Vasilevsky. Now I'm looking at the replay here. Owen Tippett tied the game with that backhanded shot. Is Gen Z the laziest generation? Yeah, we don't work hard. We expect big promotions right away. We have way too much screen time. Kids these days. Oh, you missed a part. Oh, man, I'm disappointed now. Oh, man. The one where they said we lift everything, whatever, with the Golden Knight player, Jack Eichel. There's like the lift the cup thing where we lift everything, whatever, or they just give it to us, whatever. I forgot what the line was, but it's a dumb commercial. It was like the last player to be shown on there, I think. Or like there was like a fashion one too. It was like Austin Matthews. We want everything for ourselves, or something. Yeah, like something like that. I don't remember. And then there's like one where we don't dress to dress code or something like that, and they show like the players of different outfits, whatever. It's a dumb ad, but that's marketing. We don't adhere to dress codes. Yep, that was the Austin Matthews part of that commercial. Yeah, some of that parts of the commercial were pretty bad. The only funny part about it was the Bedard one. Everyone's using it as a meme. We don't work hard when like on like Twitter, I think, with the with like if teams lost, like we didn't work hard. Just got that one clip of it. Oh man. Well, our third period's about to start here in Dallas, Chicago. And it's trailing 2-0 against the Dallas Stars here. Nice view of American Airlines Center. And we're about to be underway here in the third period. See if the Blackhawks, like they twist everything to make it sound good, and then there's just the dress codes part. Like that's a good thing that they don't wear professional clothing. Yeah, jerseys are a dress code. I don't know what. Whoever made that line was pretty dumb, honestly. Honestly, pretty dumb, that line. Jerseys are a dress code because if you wear a different jersey that you're not assigned, you get a fine, I think. And that's why they only wear that specialized jerseys like the military appreciation ones that they wore in the warm-ups tonight here in Dallas. They only use it for the warm-ups instead of the actual game because I guess they have that dress code like you previously mentioned. Yep. So there's been opportunities for Bedard in this game. He had a breakaway before the Dallas goal, but great defensive play by Esa Lindell, the Dallas defenseman. Could get it before he ever got the shot away. He stick lifted it, and then moments later, me when I show up wearing a jersey for the Kraken instead of my team jersey, I play for the Lightning. Sorry, everybody. Third period's about to start. Oh, man. That was a good one. Run to win the third. Labushkin will give it to Harley. Thomas Harley on the left wing trying to stretch it. Was intercepted. Pass in the middle for Dickinson, the former Star, who rims it all the way around for Nick Foligno, the captain. Goes back for Jones. Sent in all the way around by Kaiser. Wyatt Kaiser. Shot. Nick Foligno. Shot. Rebound was there. And Jones will clear it out. At center, Thomas Harley now in his own defensive zone. Harley through the middle. Past it. Stankoven will chip it in. As we're 45 seconds into the third period. Early on here in Dallas, a turnover. Potentially. Taylor Hall moves it up. Here come the Blackhawks into the zone. Reichel gets through. Reichel centered. It was knocked away by Heiskanen in the slot. And the other way come the Stars. Wyatt Johnston bouncing puck 1-on-3. Will chip it in. Soderblom plays it. Intercepted by Dumba. Rimmed all the way around. Miro Heiskanen plays it. Stankoven along the boards. Stankoven pressured by Murphy. Dumba. Dangerous pass, but they still got it. Miro Heiskanen shot deflected to the boards, and Taylor Hall will pick it up. Top line out there for the Blackhawks. Bedard trying to get through 1-on-3, and he gets spinned away out of the way by Miro Heiskanen. Rimmed all the way around. A turnover by Allen behind the net, and there's a penalty. No, there's not a penalty. My apologies. There's not a penalty. It was a hand pass. A minute and 37 in to the third period. So a close chance there, and the face-off win here. Rimmed all the way around, and Lindell gets it at center. Lindell pressured Bertuzzi, deflected it back into the zone. Lundqvist plays it. Across it goes. Duchesne the pass. Lindell behind him. Sagan deflected it into the zone. Duchesne on the backhand. Centering pass. No one was there. Tyler Bertuzzi passed it across off a stick. And here comes Duchesne on side, who decides to wait. Pass across for Sagan, bounced on his stick. Lundqvist behind the net, Steele. Sam Steele to Duchesne in the corner. Back to Harley. He shoots. Glove saved by Soderblom. Good save there. His 26th or 27th shot saved. Or is it? That's, I don't know what I'm saying. 27th save for Soderblom there. English. Oh, man. Dallas have almost 30 shots in the game. Blackhawks have almost with half of them as Soderblom covers that one from the point. And now Dallas does have 30. So Blackhawks have half the shots that the Dallas Stars do. They're also playing a back-to-back. The Blackhawks, this is the second half of the back-to-back as they played Detroit yesterday. 4-1, the Red Wings won it in Chicago at the not the Delta Center. I'm thinking of Utah. Icing here. Or no icing, never mind. And went on goal, Ottinger. Played at United Center, not Delta Center. Wrong airline. Labushkin will send it in from center. Blackwell. Bork. Turned over to Beck. Beck in the boards. Mikheyev. And then it's played by Jones off the pass by Kaiser along the boards. Donato intercepted. Here comes Maverick Bork. Bork on the outside. Pressured along the boards. Beck. Well, that's your opinion. Shot Donato and he missed it wide, and it's up in the air. It bounced back on Ottinger, and it stayed out of the net. Craig Smith was trying to jam it on the rebound. And a turnover by Dallas. Nick Foligno will send it deep. Rimmed all the way around. Miro Heiskanen gets it. I don't know why I was saying Delta Center for the Chicago arena. I was trying to say United Center, but I guess there's too much airline arena names in the National Hockey League, including Dallas. They have American Airlines Center, and Delta Center, and United Center. All with centers, by the way, not arenas. They don't have arena in the name. They just only have centers. As it's sent in by Chicago, played by Ottinger behind the net. Robertson couldn't get it from Rope Hintz. Delta America. So you're saying Delta's the best one? They all sound like airports. Go to Terminal American Airlines Center. And it's cleared out of the zone. Yeah, well, that's your opinion on that one. Brody and sent in onside. Reichel, and the pass was intercepted by Jamie Benn. The deflection. Alaska's the only other one even worth flying centering pass. Bedard pressured by Ben, and Ben gets it out. Ben chips it in from center, bouncing puck on goal. Soderblom will catch it. 5:06 into the third period, and we're having a debate here in the chat of which airline is better. Delta is better than Alaska, American. Okay, that's your Spirit Airlines. Imagine a Spirit Airlines arena name. Maybe that would have been where the Coyotes would have played, the Spirit Airlines Center. Or if they ever made a Spirit Airlines Center tier list. Oh, man. That would have been funny if the Coyotes were to just play at the Spirit Airlines because they were just that bad. Seth Jones would be made out of cardboard. Bertuzzi in the pass. Could not go on the stick of Teravainen and Duchesne. Man, cardboard, that's crazy. Teravainen moves it in on side. Teravainen on the outside, trying to center it, tipped off of Ottinger's stick. And Sagan will clear it. That's going to be no icing as Murphy will get it. It was a slow puck and didn't have enough for it for an icing. 6 minutes into the third period. Pass across for Craig Smith. He shoots. He stopped there. Rebound. What a save. It's on the goal line. It's stopped by Ottinger. I can't believe that. He somehow stopped it, and a big hit by Beck on Murphy. First you're talking about airlines, and then a great save by Ottinger. Oh, man. Donato. And now behind the net, it's Mikheyev. And Oscar Beck. And cleared out of the zone. That's going to be an icing on Dallas. But what a sequence. What a save by Jake Ottinger. That puck was still free behind him. He was laying down. And it was behind him, and he did not know where that puck was. Blackwell banked it off of him, and it took a favorable bounce and slid away. But a very, very close call there for Dallas. It was a big rebound led by Jake Ottinger. But wow, what a save there. And Chicago's almost at 20 shots here. Bedard passed it across to Jones, and a shot that missed the net wide. And now Chicago got some pep to their step. Bedard back to Jones at the blue line. Shot down low. What a save on Taylor Hall. Goes back to the point, and Seth Jones will get it at center. And now Chicago's kind of getting this offense here, and Dallas hasn't responded much. Taylor Hall trying to move through on the outside. Taylor Hall back to Seth Jones. Hall shot blocked into the corner. Robertson will backhand it out to center. Bouncing puck, Rope Hintz 1-on-2. Hintz looking for reinforcements, who sends it behind the net. Brody will get it for Chicago. A turnover. Bedard collided there with Seth Jones. Bouncing puck at center. Rope Hintz. Now Niels Lundqvist at center. Robertson will get it now. Robertson will chip it in. Brody. And it's moved up by Nick Foligno. The pass for Dickinson. Oh, thank you. I'll check out that if we have a commercial break soon. Dickinson behind the net. Nick Foligno, the captain. 8 minutes into the third period. Goes back. Murphy, the shot deflected, and a save made by Ottinger, and there's a penalty upcoming on Dallas, I believe. I don't know if there was a penalty called, but we are, well, we're not gonna go to commercial break. This is something you don't see every day, for sure. But we just got news of a new arena in the NHL, and we hope you like to see it. Oh, oh boy. Y'all like the arena, guys? Spirit Airlines Center. Wow, this is a very nice arena here. Spirit Airlines Center, I know. It's a shootout in Philadelphia and Tampa Bay. It's about to happen, the shootout. We won't be able to watch it because we'll be doing the Stars game. We'll keep the Spirit Airlines in the corner at least. We can't have this getting off our screens. Just a reminder, guys, this is Spirit Airlines Center in the corner. Oh, man. You'd love to see it. We should just have that for every single stream in the corner. Let's see here. Oh, no, it got smaller. Oh, boy. There we go. A little bit of delay before we drop the puck again. And it's into the Stars' defensive zone. Lindell, Labushkin, Blackwell power play for Chicago. Their third of the night. That's a new screen bug. Yep, we're just keeping it for the rest of the streams. Even for the Stanley Cup playoffs, we're going to keep it there. Tyler Bertuzzi, Vlasic, and battling for it. Steele gets it out. 0 for 2 on the power play is Chicago. Connor Bedard leaves it. Miscommunication. Bedard, it's a spirit-colored power play. Oh, yeah, because our graphic for the yellow is the power play. Yep, it's a spirit. Lindell, and it's cleared out. Out of play. Spirit-colored power play. We're not sponsored by Spirit at all anyways. So 1:21 remaining here in the third period. Or in the power play, pardon me. 32-20, the shots favoring the Dallas Stars. 11:16 remaining, third period. 1:21 remaining on the Chicago power play. The Stars penalty. Labushkin can't get it out off the glass. Sent low. Is pressured along the boards. Donato goes back across. Bertuzzi scores! And the Blackhawks on the power play have struck, and it's 2-1. The deflection by Tyler Bertuzzi in front of the net, and he makes it a 2-1 game. So the Blackhawks with 10:59 remaining, maybe that's what they needed. And they're back in the game just like that on a power play. Great deflection by Tyler Bertuzzi down deep. 9 minutes exactly into the third period on their 21st shot. They get on the board, and Chicago still has life in this as they've outplayed Dallas here in the third period, and Dallas looking for a response after that. Vlasic behind the net. Vlasic turned over to Johnson, centering pass. Ben stopped, delayed penalty upcoming. Stankoven a shot. Save made by Soderblom. And a power play coming up for Dallas. Delayed call. Johnston the shot and deflected out of play. And there's a penalty upcoming to Chicago. And Dallas, right after giving up a power play goal, has a chance to make it 3-1. And Vlasic off a bad turnover. Great centering pass. Great save by Soderblom twice. And there was a delayed call, and Dallas will go to the power play for the third time tonight. And that's something Chicago did not want to do here after scoring the 2-1 goal. You just wanted to get back in the game, and now you're stepping yourself back here. As Dallas got like 3-2 shots on that sequence, as Ben will come back out. As it's Vlasic, I believe, who takes the penalty here. So Pete DeBoer looking for a response. His motto's been wanting a response by this team all the time. And let's see if they do get it. Off the faceoff, won by Ben Heiskanen from the blue line. Pass across to Hintz. Sent it down low. Ben centering. And it deflected just wide and cleared out of the zone. Jamie Ben's 14 for 14 in the faceoffs tonight. No, he did not rip off someone's face, but winning the draws. And Jamie Benn will drop it off for Rope Hintz. Moves it in, dropped it off for Ben. Back to Hintz on the corner. Hintz looking to center it. Goes behind the net. Pressured there, taken down by Kaiser. No penalty. Heiskanen shot. Deflected wide of the net off a blocked shot. Heiskanen held it in. Heiskanen to Ben. Ben trying to center it for Hintz. Dickinson will backhand it out of the zone. I don't know why there wasn't a penalty called there. He was taken down, and just so the Stars on the power play, I guess they didn't call that. Logan Stankoven off a skate. Harley. Stankoven bouncing puck at center. Duchesne couldn't get it. And it's chipped up. Dropped it off for Duchesne and through the middle. Pass across for Dodonov on the left wing. Then back to the Duchesne. And cleared out again. Not a response Dallas wanted. 40 seconds remaining on the power play. They still have time on it. It's dropped off here for Duchesne to Dodonov, who moves it in on the left wing. Drops it off. Duchesne to Harley. Harley's shot deflected. Rebound was there. Delane. Duchesne. Duchesne to Logan Stankoven. Back to Duchesne. Centering pass was off of skates. Goes back to Stankoven. Now to Harley at the point. Back to Stankoven along the half boards. Stankoven trying to center it. Picked off by Dickinson and cleared out of the zone. Power play comes to a close. 0 for 3 on the power play is Dallas, and the power play woes continue for the Stars. Pass up the middle was broken up and deflected on goal. 8:16 remaining. And we'll have a face-off in the offensive zone for the Dallas Stars. What is that emoji? The YouTube emojis are so funny. I don't know why. They're just drawn weird, I guess. Face-off one here, and the Stars hold it in. And Lundqvist, and it's cleared out of the zone. Battle for it, Teravainen, and cleared out of the zone. Battle for it, Hintz. Pass across, Smith couldn't get it. Robertson off his skate. Robertson trying to battle for it. 8 minutes remaining here in the third period. 2-1, Dallas leading over the Chicago Blackhawks. Chicago scored on the power play here in the third period to make it a 2-1 game. Lindell will flip it out. Here comes Bork, who backhands it for Robertson, who's onside. Robertson to Bork and deflected wide. There's a broken play. Robertson's shot blocked. And a glove save there. 7:34 remains. Dallas approaching the 40 shot count, but it's a tight game here in Dallas. 2-1. 7:34 remaining. We'll be back with more after this. We're back, everybody. Yeah, coughing. 2-1, Dallas leads. 7:34 remains here in the third period. NHL and MHS, welcome in if you're just tuning in with us. Sam still got the first goal, then Tyler Seguin in the second. And Dallas has had so much opportunities they need to bury them. That's kind of been the problem here. Scoring has been kind of less here for the Dallas Stars here in the season. Shot towards the net. Rebound was there for Chicago to try to tie the game. Cleared out. That's going to be icing on Dallas with 7:16 remaining in the third. And Dallas has not played a good game. Or they have played a good game, but not as much in here in the third period. Nick Foligno, I wonder if that did go in. Would that be a case of Nick Foligno that was weird. He jumped over Jake Ottinger, and he landed on the top of his head. That's kind of scary. Miro Heiskanen tries to play it up. Drop pass failed for Dallas of getting Dodonov. And it's Foligno who passes it across for Kaiser. Moves it into the zone. The Blackhawks shot from Craig Smith missed the net wide. Less than 7 to go. Robertson was trying to move it up for a 2-on-1 and was poked away. Up in the air. Dumba touches it up. Heiskanen, high stick call. Played via a high skip. Or high stick, not high skip. 6:47 remains. (36-22), the shots favoring the Dallas Stars. 2-1 they lead with 6:47 remaining here at American Airlines Center. Ben against Bedard. Bedard won the faceoff, and Ben's faceoff streak is broken here in this game, and the shot from the point was stopped by Jake Ottinger. They stay in the same positions. He's giving it. Ben's just staring Bedard with a look right now, because Bedard just ended his 14 for 14, 15 to 15, whatever it was for Jimmy Benn in the faceoff dot. Off the faceoff, won by Ben now, and he gets a revenge on that. Lyubushkin and now Stankoven, who plays it up out of the reach of Johnston. And now Johnston gets it. Flipped into the zone, has to touch back for an onside, and I believe they did. But Jones has it for the Blackhawks either way. There's a penalty. There's a whistle for some reason. Was that a power play for Dallas? There's a whistle for some odd reason. Was that a penalty, or we're just going... Whoa, okay, that was a weird call. Everyone was confused there, and now it comes back into Dallas' zone. Johnston gets kicked out of the face-off dot, and now it's Stankoven who will take the draw. He won it, and Lyubushkin plays it. Lindell behind the net, rimmed it all the way around out of the zone. Jamie Benn drops it off. Johnston, who shoots and was blocked out in front. Lyubushkin rimmed it all the way around. Seth Jones will get in the corner. Seth Jones. Johnson trying to force a turnover. Stankoven. Centering pass for Steele to Stankoven. Trying to battle with Bedard. And he got the puck. Steele. Back to the point. Lyubushkin, the shot was blocked and out of the zone. Lindell passes it up for Steele, who will just send it in. He barely started his shift here. He's like almost 30 seconds on the shift he's on right now. Passed up. Teravainen deflected into the zone. Wide of the goal net. And intercepted by Kurashev. Centering pass. And Bertuzzi was denied by Ottinger. And here comes Kurashev, who passes across for Bertuzzi. Rimmed it all the way around. Kurashev. Duchesne. Along the boards, Teravainen. Lundqvist will clear it to the blue line, not out. Dallas having some trouble jigging it out. Brody. TJ Brody. At the blue line, a shot. Saved by Ottinger with the glove. 5:06 remains. And it looks like we're going to go to break. Sorry, I had to take off the spirit for just to show the scores around the National Hockey League at the bottom of our screen. 5:06 remains. Final score in Boston, 4-3. In overtime, Islanders Senators 4-2. Islanders won that. 2-1 Flyers in the shootout over the Lightning. Big win for the Flyers. 6-2 Panthers against Nashville. 5-3 Devils over the Canadiens. 6-1 Sabres over the New York Rangers. That was a shocking one. 5-1 Hurricanes over the Penguins, even though the Penguins doubled the shots that the Hurricanes have. Utah has a lead of 11:39 to go in their game against St. Louis. 2-1 Dallas over here with 5:06 remaining. And 1-0 Jets with 5:23 remaining. They need to be stopped somehow because they're on a roll. And Spirit's back. There we go. Spirit Airlines. Or Spirit Airlines Center. 5:06 remains. And it's just been a very stressful game at the end of it, the third period. Since Chicago scored that goal, they've had some chances to tie the game. Had really close chances before, too. Bertuzzi with the deflection. Had another chance for another goal, and Jake Ottinger got over to stop it with the pad with 5:06 remaining. Someone looks like Gru or like Gary Bettman in the crowd behind Ottinger for some reason. Eerily similar. 2-1 Dallas leading with 5:06 remaining in the third period. 36-25, the shots favoring Dallas. And Heiskanen along the boards, pressured by Teravainen in the last 5 minutes of the third period. 24, Rope Hintz, and here's Dadonov. Robertson in the corner. Pressured along the boards, Kurashev, and now it's Seth Jones. A 4-on-2 the other way. Bertuzzi, the pass across for Teravainen wasn't clean. The shot was blocked as well from the boards. Robertson forced out from Kurashev. Rope Hintz will send it in from center. They got some contact up high, too. Brody. Waits TJ Brody. Line change for Chicago. Murphy moves it up and deflected. No icing. Jake Ottinger out to play it. Lindell off the boards. Cleared out of the zone. Will that be an icing? No, it won't. Vlasic rims it all the way around. Held in by Beck. His stick broke, though, and he kicked it. Great play there. Bouncing puck, Bork. And with less than 4 minutes to go, he gets it back. Pass for Beck. He got a new stick. Back to the point. Lundqvist a shot. Gloved by Soderblom with 3:52 remaining in the third. This fourth line out here for Dallas. Bork, Blackwell, and Oscar Beck, but they're going to get a line change right now. And I believe the first line is going to come out here. Jason Robinson, Rope Hinson, Evgeny Dadonov. See what line they'll put out there in the last 3:52. Ozempic Arena. Oh, man. Off the face-off one here, they instead put the third line out there, with the exception of Ben not being out here. Or, no, Ben is out here. Never mind. My apologies on that. I didn't see his name. Vlasic clears it out. That will be icing. 3:36 remaining in the third. Ozempic Arena. New home of the Ottawa Senators, by the way. If they really go from Canadian Tire Center to Ozempic's Arena, that'd be the funniest thing. Because why would you change it? Because Ozempic Center. Imagine an arena being called Ozempic. Harley, 2 stars on the ground. Shot went wide of the net. Duchesne. And it's turned over. And here come the Blackhawks. Sent in by Nick Foligno wide of the net. Nick Foligno off the boards gets it back. Bedard back to the point. TJ Brody the shot. Missed the net wide. Labushkin. And Victory Green's along the glass right behind Jake Ottinger. Just sat down and is going to watch the last 3 minutes probably from there. Is Gen Z the laziest generation, Garden? We're making up new arena names right off the bat right now in the chat if you're wanting to do that, I guess. In the last 2:45, Ottinger plays it. Heiskanen with 2:40 remaining. Plays it up. Deflected. Seth Jones gets it. Will backhand it out. Rope Hintz. Fanned on the... Trying to dump it in, and less than 2.5 minutes to go here in the third period. Comes a question when they're going to pull Soderblom. He's already at the top of the crease. He sends it in. Jake Ottinger. Oh my, bad turnover. Almost. Teravainen. Robertson looks to flip it out to center. Seth Jones, the Wendy center. That's a new one. Pass across for Donato. Donato moves it in. Donato, the shot. Save made by Ottinger. Teravainen behind the net. Bertuzzi let it go. Kurashev in the corner. Kurashev forced out by Johnston. Still no empty net for Chicago yet. Johnson's forcing Jones into his own corner, wasting precious seconds here for the Blackhawks. And then Jamie Benn intercepted it. 2-on-1. Wyatt Johnston with Stankoven. Wyatt Johnston to Stankoven, and the pass was bouncing on him. Stankoven trying to get it back. Nice forechecking. A turnover to Stankoven. Logan Stankoven centered for Ben, and he fanned on the shot. My goodness, what a sequence. Bedard moves it in. Connor Bedard trying to get through. 80 seconds remaining here in Dallas. Foligno. Empty net for Chicago. Rimmed it all the way around for Bedard. Connor Bedard. Same situation like it was in the last home game, October 26th. In front, still loose, still jamming at the puck. It's loose, and Taylor Hall gets it. Goes back to the point. 1 minute remaining. Sets Jones aside. That deflected just wide. Labushkin and Johnston battling for it. Still loose. Everyone's standing. Jamie Benn. Pass it to Robertson. A backhander. Scores! The empty net goal by Jason Robertson seals it. Good chance by Chicago at the end of the game. Great pass to Ben. The backhander from the blue line into the empty net. Bullseye. 3-1. The Stars lead. And the Blackhawks are 47 seconds away from losing back-to-back games. First to Detroit 4-1 at the United Center, and 39 seconds away from losing one here against Dallas. Cleared out of the zone, Vlasic. 30 seconds remaining. Anderson sent it in. Lundqvist plays it up. Blackwell chips it. Soderblom still in net. 20 seconds remaining. Behind the net, Bork. Crowd standing on their feet here. Blackwell shot. Saved by Soderblom with 12.8 remaining. I think the Spirit Airlines Center is a good luck charm for Dallas. 40 shots now for Dallas in the game. Ottinger stopped 25 of 26 so far with 12.8 remaining. Hee hee ha ha. Ho ho. Off the face-off one here by the Blackhawks. Allen pass it across. 7 seconds remaining. Kurashev, and now 3 seconds remaining. The Dallas Stars win it. The final score here in Dallas. And the Dallas Stars, after losing back-to-back games in Finland, come back and win it 3-1 over the Stars. Or over the Blackhawks. Yeah, the Stars beat the Stars. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. But the Stars win it 3-1. Final score here. And Dallas. What a win for Dallas. A much needed one for them. They improved to 8-4-0. They'll play Saturday in Winnipeg. And for the Blackhawks, they drop back-to-back games. Yeah, much needed. Yep, that's what I said. So 3-1, the Stars win it. Jason Robinson with the empty net goal to seal it. Tyler Seguin scored in the second. Bertuzzi with the only goal for Chicago. And Sam Steele with the goal in the first period to make it 1-0. Your final score here is 3-1 Dallas over the Chicago Blackhawks. From American Airlines Center, I'm Max. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on the NHL and MHS.